I'm in Malvern today to be a part of an international 4-day event that only happens once every few years, the Davis Facilitators Symposium, that's open to licensed facilitators only. But I was given the unique opportunity, along with my fellow trainees from the summer workshops, to attend as we were almost at the end of our training. Before the event begins, I'd like to introduce the Davis Facilitators, these pioneers of change that are changing lives one individual at a time. You might be wondering what a Davis Facilitator even is. I had the opportunity to interview them, to find out more about what they do, and to hear the stories that they had to share.
My name is Jane Sorensen. I am a Davis Dyslexia Facilitator, but I am also a principal of a rural school in New Zealand.
My name is Axel Gudmundsson and come from Iceland originally.
My name is Smriti Mehta. I am from Mumbai, India. I provide Davis Dyslexia Correction Program.
I've been a Davis Facilitator now for 15 years and came into this through my wife, who is dyslexic and ADD and dyspraxic and dyscalculic.
And one of the things that I've always struggled with is why our bright, intelligent, outgoing children, some of them arrive at school and they begin to fail with reading, their confidence drops, their anxiety grows.
There is an ability and gift hidden in them, in those beautiful people. These methods which we apply are so multisensory and they enable the individual's own creativity.
Some things that are really lovely about this program is that she is autistic and she used to have what we call autistic meltdowns 2-3 times a week. After the program, it's been 2 years now, not a single meltdown, which is amazing result.
So when after the program, he was so happy that he is suddenly thinking that his horizon is broadened.
Followed Ron Davis's work through the gift of dyslexia and realised that this program is fantastic.
And she found the program for herself and saw a dramatic change.
So out of the children that were below curriculum expectations in that 6 months, 86% of them attained curriculum expectation level or exceeded. So that was enough to really inspire me that this is bigger than just my wee school.
It was really special to see how the Davis method was helping to change people's lives all over the world, and it was amazing to connect with so many facilitators. And as special as that was, there was someone here that I was even more excited to meet. Ron Davis, the founding father, after whom the method is named. Reading about his story, about how, as he puts it, found his way out of the void of autism, and then later correcting his own dyslexia using the clay-based strategies that would later become the Davis Dyslexia Correction Program, inspired me to become a facilitator myself. So it was a privilege to meet him, hear him speak, and to be a part of filming his interview.
I was like coming alive in a world that was full of pain and chaos. And the primary source of the pain was because of beatings from my father. He literally could not tolerate me. School for me was punishment. I hated it, and I don't think it liked me very much either. And it wasn't until I was 12 that the school labeled me as uneducatable mental retardation. My dream in my life, I knew that I had to work, but my real dream in life is I wanted to be a real person. and I could see that I wasn't. Other people could read and write, I couldn't. Other people could talk, and I couldn't do that. So my real dream was to be like everybody else. And in 5.5 days, I got 33 IQ tests. And the result was that I wasn't mentally retarded, that I had an IQ of 137, and they told my mother that I have no language skills, and that as my language skills develop, my intelligence is going to test higher and higher. If you are not retarded, you start getting expectations, and the biggest expectations that can come to somebody who is a genius, and that's what they try to tie me down with. And I had to come to grips with that. But I've never wanted to be anything other than the same as everybody else.
It was also a privilege to meet Alice, Ron's wife, who has been instrumental in setting up Davis Dyslexia associations worldwide. There was a wealth of knowledge, with many presentations hosted by the heads of the various Davis Dyslexia associations in their respective countries and by Davis autism coaches, filling us in on all the latest in research and development. I met with Beth Shear, Director of NOIT Research, and Jackie Ward, who is the Managing Director of Davis Dyslexia Association International. The NOIT, which stands for Natural Orientation Inducing Tool, is a new patented technology that plays an integral part in an autism correction program, and it's witnessing this, the innovation of the Davis methods, the way it continues to grow even after all these years, is what made the symposium so amazing. I'd like to thank Ron and Alice Davis for inviting me to the symposium and for allowing me to be part of such a wonderful experience. I'd like to thank all the facilitators around the world who took the time to fly out to the UK and for all their efforts and hard work in helping to change lives. I'd like to thank Richard Whitehead, the Director of the Davis Dyslexia Association UK, for organising this year's symposium and for making it all happen. It really has been an eye-opening 4 days, and I'm glad that I got to be a part of it. I can't wait for the next one and to find out how the Davis method will advance from here on.